Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance here. Oh, what a climb! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the...
Valverde! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Neymar. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a promising position. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Neymar. Can he finish? Goal, Corinthians! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Some really good ball movement. Kimmich. Rodrigo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great chance!
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe. And it's Romario. Neymar. He might be in here! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodrigo. Played back. Can he get it through? It's Neymar! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho. In with the challenge. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini cuts out the pass. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valverde. Kimmich. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Ronaldinho. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Tries a shot! Romario!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has been clubbed away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deco. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change.
This map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's going to be another corner. Palmeiras have their third corner. Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Palmeiras get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Messi. Ederson can claim that. Vinicius Junior. Alaba. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Rodrigo. Chance! Yes, it's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on. And look, Romario!
Oh, a very decent attempt.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 5.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Gets the shot away! Tchouaméni tries to clear. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's hoisted clear.
Palmeiras are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product.
There's the hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, Varela.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Alaba. Mbappe. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Barella. A real chance to break. Barella. And it's Alaba. And here's Mbappe. Alaba. Now it's Barella. And that was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Luis Suarez. Suarez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Adams, and back to the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. Palmeiras must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. And the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! In. And with that goal comes comfort. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, time.
Added minute has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Haaland. Good read, needed to be. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that will be the final act. Palmeiras illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like...
Football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Pass just lacking in accuracy. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Rodrigo. Bellingham. He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's Valverde. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. And he's done it! And Palmeiras score first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, what a pass! Great hit! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Rodrigo. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Alaba considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Spectacular save! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! No, not the best of headers. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar is fouled. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. What a sensational save from Ederson! Chouameni. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's come loose. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Floated through. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
A case now. He's had a hit! And the keeper's well positioned.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar! And it's in!
Palmeiras really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Rodrigo. Modric. Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a throw. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Played out towards the right wing. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Palmeiras heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Neymar. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for option. It's Neymar! Really well-taken goal. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's come backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Caught offside that time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alaba makes the interception. Valverde, and he welcomes it in. That is a great pick out. Now there's a fine ball. Header! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. What a super header, dispatched beautifully. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Palmeiras head into half-time, 2-up, but goals flying in at both ends. Looks to the finish. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Valverde, and there's green grass ahead of him. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's Alaba. Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He steps in, and that's the end of... Good effort from distance. Van Dijk. Kimmich. Valverde. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Tchouaméni. Modric. Kimmich. Tchouaméni. That has not gone well. Indoor.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
987 espectadores.
It's a pretty loose pass. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And the referee has brought... Robertson cuts out the pass. Indoor. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ribéry, and he's gone backward here. Palmeiras, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yamal, floats it up and over. That is good alertness. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold, somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gabriel has given away a free kick.
Substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Talisca. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. Keeper's dealt with that. Barella. Oh, nicely intercepted. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Neymar. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Palmeiras finding their passes. He's picked his way through. He rises! And again! It's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
Palmeiras grab a three. And here's a chance! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez. Works it forward. Barella. Kimmich. Good-looking ball. Can he get onto this? And they've got a throw. Undor. Just 5 minutes left. Now that's well seen too. Tchouaméni. It's a sweet ball that. Played back. And he's had a hit! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. And he cuts out the supply into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Modric. That's a sharp pass. Cristiano Ronaldo! Could be danger, he's got the shot away! He scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Mbappe on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Palmeiras really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a throw-in. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Mbappe. Pedri. Clips it so gentle. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good alertness. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Busquets. Palmeiras still without a single shot on target. Alaba. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Nicely worked. Neuer has that under control. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. Drogba. Showing great feet there.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass, and here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Palmeiras with the corner, there first. He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lyon applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, The returns can be terrific. Valverde. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that. And
there's the shot! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Lewandowski. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. There they go, hunting in tacks. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got the shot away! And that would have been some goal.
And how easy did he make that look? Not enough communication between the defence to deal with this increased threat.
Big header! He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Busquets. Platini. Now it's Drogba. Defending was strong and firm. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Palmeiras come in, having a step where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Palmeiras carrying a one-goal lead. Alaba has it out wide and in space. Drogba. Busquets.
Palmeiras have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Kimmich. That's a shade optimistic. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. And here's Lewandowski! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, played right into his path. It could be it. He's had a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Lyon grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still...
Chance for the header! He scores! And they've got their lead back. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
But pour l'équipe de Palmeiras.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 150.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pinches it off him. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Kimmich. And here's Yamal. Lewandowski delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package.
He's had a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Palmeiras perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Not the most accurate pass. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Lewandowski. Barella. There's the hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Palmeiras surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar gets across and deals with it. And the pass is intercepted. Konate. Neymar. He's found a way past. He's gone forward. Mbappe. Alaba. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Drogba. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Neymar! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Rodrigo really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Decent hit! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Palmeiras take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That's that, the end. Palmeiras can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alaba. Valverde. Messi. And now the breakaway. Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Alaba picks it up out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eto'o.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass.
Vinicius Junior.
He is through here.
Palmeiras.
Have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Now it's Eto'o.
Mateus. He's got away. Great chance! Out to the left it goes.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior.
Alaba. And that's not going to reach. Valverde. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, this looks sharp. Milan are looking to break at pace.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior.
That's good defending, very good defending. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
And it's Eto'o. That is a great pick out. Now it's Owen.
And Owen! Tchouaméni, that's a little off target.
Messi.
Messi! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rudiger. Tchouaméni. And Alaba. Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior.
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. Oh, can he get onto this?
Palmeiras.
Are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Eto'o.
Rudiger. And it's Alaba. Tchouaméni.
Valverde.
That is good alertness. Has a look and plays it forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Alaba. And there's the end of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Eto'o. Numero 20.
So off we go once more.
Owen. Numero 10.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gently done. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Oh, what a ball is in here! No way through, so back it comes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Roberto Carlos. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a good run down the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Rodrigo. Now, who's... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Engages and forces him off the ball. 60 minutes played. He has found the way through. Can he put it away? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Palmeiras still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tchouaméni. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Nedved. Now the ball's gone astray. Tchouaméni. That has been slung wide.
Alaba really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Neymar. And here's Haaland. Nesta. Yamal. Bellingham. Chip through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Bale. Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Palmeiras must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Son Heung-min. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Neymar. Nice physical challenge. Shifted upfield. That's a sharp pass. Oh, and he's through the middle. Bale! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Son Heung-min going full tilt down the left. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And already we're underway here. It is that familiar feeling. There's the shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Corinthians penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Mbappe. Rodri. Belletti. That is good alertness. Conte. Neymar. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. It's a mighty effort! And it's come back out to him.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. How's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Belletti. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Some really good ball movement. That's an excellent interception. Chouameni, he's gone forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Valverde. And it's Alaba. Gets his pass away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Neymar. Belletti. Great ball if he can get there. Now can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff is herring after that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's good defensive concentration.
Bellingham. Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Valverde! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham. The referee's awarded a free kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodrigo. He's had it taken off him. Davids. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Palmeiras were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Belletti. Threads one in. This is promising. Davids. Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Oh, good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Here's Tchouaméni. Rodri. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Nicely spread. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That is good strength. Wriggles his way through. Mbappe.
Público presente na partida de
Vinicius
hoje.
Junior.
61.052
That is a great pick out.
espectadores.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. What a throw in.
Teremos uma substituição.
Hernandez. And it's Neymar. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rodrigo. Oh, nice touch. Shot could be on. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substituição.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. Cleared without complication. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. And it's going to be another one. Palmeiras have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta. Conte. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Rafinha receives it in a wide position. And they've been given a corner. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Doku defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great work on the overlap. He's found a way through. Fires it in low.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Petit. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. Neymar. Costa Curta. And it's Belletti. Decent progress down the left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Haaland. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 4 coming up here. There's the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Haaland finds himself offside. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be it. Palmeiras were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde, and here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's in, surely!
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being...
And the shot! It's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. There they go, hunting in packs. Kimmich is charging up on the overlap. And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bullet. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Burgos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Has a goal! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him again. Burgos find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's got the beating of it. Yamal! It's a loose ball. Valverde. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Threads one in. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Alaba. Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Alaba. And that's another good win of the ball. Rijkaard. To Thuram. Messi. Vieira. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Burgos are having a ball here. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Out to the right. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alaba. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hullet. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal. Thuram. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Tchouaméni. Now Eder Militao.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Eder Militao. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Eder Militao, Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bellingham concedes a free kick for that, and he's going to have his name taken.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Shot could be on, and he's had a hit. Palmeiras do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Barella. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tchouaméni. Kimmich. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Hullet. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella. Eder Militao. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears, and the shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Tchouaméni, and that's been intercepted. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Palmeiras present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. As you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 79 el dorsal 1.
Burgos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's found the way past. Mbappe. There's the hit! It's fallen loose again! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Oh, well played. Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Nice control. Mbappe! Neymar running with the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, almost a sixth. Kimmich. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eder Militao. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
4 minutos de descuento.
Time added on 4 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be he's tried one! Stop from Courtois! Neymar. And that is a little undercooked. And we're done. Palmeiras suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Palmeiras desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he was alert to it. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Okay, interesting. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Referee has just said play on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah! And one more try! Goal, England! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Header! That's a half-decent try. Jamal. Mbappe. Now there's a big chance! Van Dijk, tidy with his distribution. Camavinga. Shapes to shoot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bellingham! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Vinicius Junior. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Valverde. That looks a good ball through. Oh no, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
A case now of complete control. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rodri. Palmeiras are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Shot at goal! It's a goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. That has been cut short. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. A lot of space ahead of him. Tries scooping one.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. For Valverde. And the first 45 minutes are up.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
A real chance of it's Salah! Goal! And the lead is extended still further. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. England blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 7.
Palmeiras choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very...
He's got the shot away! Up he goes! Keeper's got his work done. No, that was never going to make it. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Mohamed Salah. Palmeiras still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifted. Can he finish? They've done it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
For England,
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. He's good running with the ball. Great skill, that's nice. That is good strength. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chouameni, Van Dijk, Alaba. Chouameni, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah aimed beyond the defence. Chouameni. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mohamed Salah, he's got away. Chouameni, Rodri, Rudiger. Rodri. Barella. He's got to be in here. There's the hit. Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 19.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Coming on the field, number 11, Rodrigo.
There's the shot!
15, Hernandez.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The final 5 minutes. Neymar goes steaming forward. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine... Mbappe!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No way through. Chouameni. Hernandez.
Been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chouameni. Rodri. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. No, he's not getting past him there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Palmeiras cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those in... And the shots! Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Pinches it off him. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, easy pickings there.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That'll be a throw. Mbappe.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Belling. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Lewandowski! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can he find a finish? Threads one in. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Dembele. Oh, and he's through the middle. Great hit! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That has not gone well. Now it's Lewandowski. Branthwaite. Taken back almost at once. Passing nice and neat. Oh, perfectly measured. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dembele. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vieira. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass isn't the best. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Valverde has created one goal already. Thuram. He's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Bellingham. Masuaku has got himself a free kick. Valverde, now it's Bellingham, can he get it through? Out to the right. And the header! Messi. Mbappe! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area.
Has been indicated.
Yeah, a player of legendary status. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
Please make
It's a
sure
goodish
to
game,
watch the
this,
screen
and at
for an
half-time,
information
it's
bulletin
1
from
each.
the regional police department.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 19.
Madrid get the second half going.
Palmeiras have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bellingham. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Not the most accurate pass. Palmeiras come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Dembele is flagged offside. Oh, nice touch. Picked out brilliantly. Valverde crosses.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe. Marquinhos cuts it out. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. Plenty to aim at here. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better. And it's Lewandowski. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right.
The chance! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
50,930
Palmeiras get themselves into the lead. Nicely spread. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. Valverde. Palmeiras do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. He's in here! He's got tall! That's a half-decent try. Nicely weighted ball. He could be in here. Now it's De Jong. Tries a shot! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Robert Lewandowski, number 27, David Alaba.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Haaland.
Number 15.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gently done. Branthwaite kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Good spot, he's seen the run. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Always onto this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Haaland. Neymar. He might be in here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And they're quick to press.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No, that was never going to make it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Haaland! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Palmeiras take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Vinicius Junior! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club
but in the end, it was great.
Today.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.